Okay, so far you've seen my office, you've seen my office staff, and sampling, therefore, of my way of life. But Gilbert Gottfried wanted to know more about my way of life so far as my memorabilia archives, and it went like this. Gilbert Gottfried and yours truly on a mini tour. So, Gilbert, do you think talkies will be a passing fad?
It's a total fad. I think silent films are big now. They'll always be big. Right now, there's like talking films. Maybe they'll last for like a minute or so, but they're not going to last. I basically don't think the jazz singer did that good business.
No.
It's like all these sound. It's going to go back to silence. It's going to go back to black and white. These are people who don't even know Joe, and he just goes up to people, complete strangers, and goes, "Hi, I'll be expecting you on my show next week."
Right,
and they're afraid to like fight with him. They think he's nuts, and they go, "Okay, I'll do the show. Sure, no problem, no problem." What was it? Jack Franklin, something like? Yeah, okay.
No problem.
Let's take the stairs. This is something because this way, maybe I could trip down and like. I might have a lawsuit.
We're tripping down memory lane.
Yes, we're tripping down memory lane now.
The old inner chamber. The old
Boy,
dark house.
This is like, we had to take the subway to get here. We had to ride through the Bronx to come here, and then Joe made me pay for my own token. This is a class operation.
That was a token of my affection.
Yes, a token. You see, I told you to come out with a joke like that. I knew it. I knew eventually. Now we're going to come in here. There'll be zombies like pulling at me. They'll be like ripping my flesh off. I'll rip my flesh off. Don't go in there, Joe, please. Don't go in there.
Once.
Forget it.
Once.
Ah!
Gilbert, this is part of it.
This is part of it.
And as you can tell, everything is alphabetized A, B, C, D.
I hope you didn't feel like you had to clean on account of me.
Yeah, I did on account of you, but...
Okay, let's see. Jane Mansfield is over there.
Right.
Let's see. Amelia Earhart is in one of these boxes.
She's flying.
That's the interesting thing. People don't know where she went. It's Joe found her, said she'll be worth something in a few years from now, and he keeps her in a cardboard box with dry ice. You have about 50 albums here by Eddie Fisher that Eddie Fisher doesn't know he did.
Gilbert, on a semi-serious note,
yes,
if there is such a thing,
yes,
I can have, and somebody who's a slob like me,
yes,
I can have the thrill that a neat person can never have. You know what that thrill could be?
I'm afraid to ask.
Finding something someday that I thought was irretrievably lost. To me, that's the greatest kick. And anybody can be neat.
This is how he gets his kicks.
Right, that's my kick.
By finding an album by the Chordettes.
Right.
This is the way, everyone else is going to an orgy. This guy goes, "Hey, look, I just found an album by Frank Fontaine. Oh, what a life I have."
Right. Rudy Valley slept here.
This is going to be like a Twilight Zone episode where he walks out and locks me in here, and then when you come back, I'm on a newspaper from the 1920s. Going, "Help!"
True.
Yes,
true.
It is true.
True.
Yes,
True.
yes. "I'm sorry, Gilbert. You're going to have to stay here in my dungeon." "No, Joe! Please! Anything but that! You came in here. You're going to stay here and rot with all of these albums and newspapers. I can't